It's been over 4 years now since we've last took part in Dante's action-packed and extremely intense devil-slaying adventures. Released last week under new developer Ninja Theory, most recently known for their action game Enslaved: Odyssey to the West, DMC Devil May Cry reboots the series with a focus on a much younger, much more hot-headed Dante as he battles a new army of demons. There's been much controversy over the new direction of Dante from Ninja Theory, so is there any merit to the complaints from longtime fans, or does the new entry kick as much ass as the previous in the series?
Did you get it, my darling?
Over 1 trillion.
Oh.
Soon I will own everything worth owning. I will control the world through debt. I have absolute power.
The world is at last your bitch, as am I. Nothing left but to grab it by the hair, bend it over, and... What's the matter? What's the matter?
A loose end.
A loose end, what?
The son of the traitor Sparta, Dante.
DMC Devil May Cry tells the story of a young Dante who has no memory of his childhood and has, for the most part, been a loner for his early life. A demon god by the name of Mundus is controlling the world's population by placing demons in charge of the world's financial organizations, media, pop stars, and caffeinated beverages. An organization by the name of The Order, led by Dante's twin brother Virgil, has been trying to expose and stop these demons, but is made to look like a terrorist in the process. Both Dante and Virgil play an important role in an age-old battle between demons and angels, as they're able to traverse Limbo, an alternate reality that sits on top of our own. Here, they're able to wield powerful angelic and demonic weapons to fight off the demons. The concept of Limbo being an alternate plane on top of our own is really cool. In Limbo, Dante can't be seen by regular people, but if he affects the terrain in any way, it's also changed in the real world. Early in the game, a giant demon destroys a Ferris wheel ride on a pier, and in the real world, it's shown to be spinning out of control as well. If he destroys a demon in Limbo, the person the demon was impersonating in the real world is killed as well. Overall, I really enjoyed the story of the game. The way the developers took an age-old battle and mixed in Dante's family to provide motives to kill the demons was great. I also really liked the concept that the demons were controlling humans via the financial system, corrupted media, and by exploiting our desires to be gluttonous, greedy, and lustful. The overall aesthetics of the game are really interesting as well. At first, I didn't enjoy the harsh color palette, but as I continued to play, I found that it really suited the design of the game nicely. The graphics are beautiful on the consoles, and the game runs at a smooth frame rate throughout its entirety, which is essential for an in-your-face action game like Devil May Cry. The voice actors of the main characters are great as well, and the soundtrack, ambient sounds, and background voices all combine together perfectly to create a unique and scary environment. DMC's 20 missions took me roughly 11 hours to complete on the Devil Hunter or medium difficulty setting. Completing the game on a particular difficulty setting will unlock additional game modes that mix up the enemies and add extreme challenges, which alone offers great replayability. The action in the game is intense from the very beginning and it never quits. This relentlessness to me made the game length feel perfect. I played the game a few hours per day and that to me felt about right. Now, I know the series is known for being a single-player experience, but because Virgil is a major character in the story and has his own powers very similar to Dante, I wonder why the developers didn't opt for an option to experience the game co-op or split-screen. Even considering an important story element at the end, it totally could have worked for the game. So, while the story, presentation, and design of the game are all great, it's the gameplay, action, and fluid controls that really make Devil May Cry great. Dante starts off with a very basic set of moves and combos with his sword and dual pistols, but over time will unlock and gain access to a variety of melee and ranged weapons, as well as utility items that allow him to grapple foes and traverse great distances for fun platforming challenges. Each weapon has a particular strength and purpose, and Dante will face a wide variety of increasingly challenging groups of demons that will test his strength and utility with these weapons. Some weapons will be completely ineffective against certain demons, so figuring out when to use each is half of the challenge. Because of the great variety of abilities, moves, combos, and weapons, the game initially can feel very button-mashy, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The style system has returned to the game, and alternating between various weapons and abilities to juggle and control your foes on both land and in the air via combos is extremely important, especially as you progress in the later levels and higher difficulty settings. Your score at the end of each mission is largely dependent on how stylish you were in defeating your foes, and this gives you a form of currency that can be spent on consumables that are extremely important to keep yourself alive. Mashing the buttons may get you by early on, but serious players are going to need to master the combos and really know what they're doing if they want to survive the later challenges. That's for damn sure. Each of the 20 missions and various boss battles that you'll fight are wonderfully designed with a great mix of combat, story elements, and entertaining platforming. There are also plenty of hidden collectibles scattered throughout each that give additional points at the end of the mission and unlock secret missions that upon completion can grant Dante a larger health bar. Certain areas are not accessible in the levels until you've unlocked a particular weapon or item to unlock them, so if you want to gain access to these secret missions, you've got to play through the game multiple times. You really get a lot of content here if you enjoy this type of action game. DMC is all about perfecting the art of beating the crap out of these demons. Dante is a freaking badass and is out to save the world from demon enslavement, and there isn't much that's more entertaining than that to me. I had an amazing time playing through DMC, and frankly, I can't wait to get back at it for more. I also plan on picking up the PC version when it's released later this week, so you can expect another short video from me explaining the differences there. If you're looking for a great action game to start the year off right, I can't think of a better title than DMC Devil May Cry. Check out the full write-up and screenshots over at ZeitgeistGameReview.com. Stay up to date by following me on Twitter and Facebook, and make sure to check out all of the other great gaming entertainment on the Game Station. Don't forget to subscribe and press the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.